What up, YouTube fans? This is Redace Productions, and welcome to a special edition. I mean, this is 2 reviews in like one take, basically. What I mean by that is that this is a Luke Cage review, but also it's gonna coincide with the new show, the Brew review. And for those who are wondering, what is a Brew review? It's basically me doing taste tests and letting you guys know what good alcoholic beverages are out there. If you guys really are very interested, I hope you do, please check out the Redace Productions YouTube channel. The first 3 episodes are out. Episode 4 will link into this one. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get back to the most important reason why you guys click, and that is the Luke Cage review. So here we go. Alright, so first off, this show has been talked about all over the internet. It's been, blasted over with great reviews from everybody. I'm pretty sure that it even got as high as the presidential nominees, which is Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. I mean, I think I heard Donald Trump say that he saw the movie, but then again, I kind of think that he had this in mind when he saw the movie. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, and black, and I'm black, y'all. Luke Cage, honestly, the show is fantastic. Netflix, I gotta applaud you, honestly, because of the simple fact that you're taking these Marvel characters, you're bringing a dark element into it, but you're making it more entertaining. First off, you had Daredevil, then you had Jessica Jones, then you had Daredevil Season 2, and now you got Luke Cage. It's phenomenal. From the beginning to the end, I was like pulled in, and the more I watched it, the more I just, I was addicted. But then again, I had stuff to do today, and I was like, I don't want to go outside, I want to watch Luke Cage, but it was awesome. So basically, Luke Cage takes place after Jessica Jones. Yes, he was introduced to Jessica Jones, so those people who saw this show and didn't see Jessica Jones, I would recommend at least watching it. You'll find out what happened to his wife in Jessica Jones itself. So Luke Cage basically starts off and, you find out that he went from downtown all the way up to Harlem. He's working in the barbershop with, Pop's barbershop, and he's also doing, kitchen work at Cottonmouth's club. Cottonmouth is basically what we thought anyways was the main antagonist, but I think after the 6th or 7th episode, the story just switched. It flipped the script. It kind of pulled like a Batman Begins situation where it went from one bad guy to the other. And just when you thought that you had everything, you're like, okay, this was gonna happen. No, they just, like I said, they flipped the script. I thought that part was awesome. It had some references too. I mean, 4th episode, it shows how Carl Lucas becomes Luke Cage, how he gets his powers. And I thought the funniest thing was that when he was escaping prison, because that's where he was, once he has his powers, he's looking for clothes. He found this yellow shirt and this blue pair of jeans. He puts it on and he looks like the 1970s Luke Cage from the comics. And I was like, oh my God, that's like an Easter egg right there. Oh my God. But then when he looks at the reflection, he's like, ugh, I just look stupid. I was kind of disappointed with the Cottonmouth situation where his cousin, Mariah, kills him. And she becomes the new, it was kind of interesting to see her go from, what was it, city council or something like that. I think that's what she was going for. Please correct me down below. I think she was going for Congress, where she's trying to help Harlem, but she's using the money, to help her cousin's drug business out. And then she's all caught up, but then, she gets all pissed off at her cousin, which is Cottonmouth, and she kills him. And I was shocked. And right there, it's very interesting because you think that after she kills him, she goes away. No, it's like she's still in the game and she's rising to the top. And by the time the last episode happened, you just look at her and you just listen, I don't believe in hitting women at all, but this bitch needs a slapping, okay? The character herself needs a slapping. He's like, one hand, but I don't condone hitting women at all. But it's just, that's how sinister her character is, though. And at the end, she gets away with it. Well, that's what you think anyways. But before that, when she did kill Cottonmouth, that's when they introduced, like I said, they flipped the scripts and they introduced Stryker. Willis Stryker, I should say. AKA Diamondback. But Diamondback really reminded me of Jules from Pulp Fiction, you know, Samuel L. Jackson's character, because he just did these so much like biblical phrases from the Bible. But with Luke Cage itself, of course they bring in Claire. Claire, as you all know, she was in Daredevil, she was in Jessica Jones. Now she's in Luke Cage, which played by Rosario Dawson. Claire's kicking ass. I think at the season 2 of Daredevil, you know, it's just that, like, all the things that she experienced within the hospital, seeing the dead rise, you know, back up and, you know, try to kill people, or killing people, I should say, and whatnot. You know, she's taking charge. Like, she's kicking ass. She's making these decisions where it's needed, because she's in the situations that is bad. And, you know, she makes these moves where you're like, oh my God, she's taking control, and that's cool. I like that. I like the fact that her character grew. I know I probably revealed a lot within the show. I do apologize. Like I said, it's spoiler talk, you know. But I'm just gonna say right now what my favorite scenes are. There's a few of them, honestly. I would say, you know, when Cottonmouth had that bazooka, he just shot it, you know, to kill Luke Cage, and I was like, damn, he ain't playing no games. Also, the Method Man, like, you know, cameo. Like, honestly, I was like, what? Method Man? He starts as himself, and then he's in Sway in the Morning. I was like, what? Sway in the Morning? Really? Like, you know, it's actually Sway, and, you know, for people who don't live in New York, look up Sway in the Morning. You know, very good show. A lot of, you know, if you like hip hop, they bring hip hop artists to do freestyles. So what would I rate the show? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I rate it brutally awesome. All right, so what I like to do right now is actually give out my predictions of what's going to happen afterwards, because the way Luke Cage ended, it was such a downfall. I mean, Luke Cage goes back to prison in Georgia from the U.S. Marshals. Mariah takes over the club with Shades. You know, you got Claire taking martial arts lessons. Bobby Fish finds the file. So many opening suggestions. So this is what I really think that's going to happen. This is my theory. It could be wrong, but if everybody has their own theory, please comment down below what you think. But this is what I think. I think that Claire is going to learn martial arts from Danny Rand, which is Iron Fist. I think that's how she's going to get introduced into the Iron Fist storyline. I believe that Claire is also going to contact Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, to clear Luke Cage's name, because Matt Murdock, come on, he owes her a lot. You know, she saved his life in Daredevil season 1, and season 2, you know, she's been there as well. I believe also that Bobby Fish is going to provide that evidence to Matt Murdock with the file itself. Now, with the when it comes to Mariah and Shades, if you notice, Misty Knight showed in, and she looked drop dead gorgeous with, you know, with her hair puffed out and everything. She looked just like the comic. She was in the club. She's looking up. I really think that she's going to go after Mariah. I think that Misty Knight is actually going to become a renegade. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if they opened up where Misty Knight just throws her badge and says, you know what, I quit, before she went to the club, did her hair, got all fucking diva'd out, went to the club, and then took matters into her own hands while Luke Cage is going on his way to Georgia. That is my theory. I guess we'll have to find out next year in Defenders to find out that is true. All right, so thank you so much for your time in watching my review. Now, like I said, I promised 2 reviews. This is going to be in a separate video. It's going to be the Brew review that I picked special for this show. But this review is it's over. It is. So before I go, I thank every single fan that's out there watching. If you want more videos, please stay tuned. Look for it, like I said, go back to my channel and look for that other review, because it's connected. It's the Brew review. Check out that Brew review, because it's a really good show. I actually, you know, get drunk on the camera and say like what I like about liquors. But anyways, don't want to waste any more of your time. Just hit that like button, share, comment, and like I always say to every single person out there, from the past, in the present, and for the future, keep it brutal.